Guys, so today's tutorial we are going to learn about ImageView. So I think image is a very important aspect in Android applications. So that is being used in each and every applications. So we must know how we can use image in case of Android applications. So for an instance, in this particular example, you can see a ninja, computer ninja like you guys. So who is doing some programming. So this is an image. So if we'll click on this particular show image, so this is going to show this particular ninja image. If you are clicking on this hide button, which is little bit not visible, but that's okay. So if you click on this particular hide button, then this is going to be hide. Let me demonstrate you. If you so this is visible, right? Let me click on this particular hide button. So now if I click this hide button, so this is going to be disappear. If I click this show button, then this is going to be come again. So this is a small example we are going to do. So in this particular tutorial, what we are going to learn? So we are going to learn how we can display an image. So that is the first thing. Second thing is that how I can on click event. I am going to learn also on click event. That means how I can write some copies of code inside that particular on click event. And third thing is that in case of on click, how I can change the source of this particular image. So let's, without wasting time, so let's jump into the Android Studio and start doing this particular example. So what you need to do, first of all, I think you all know. So file, you need to go to file, new project, and give some name. So like in this particular case, you give it the name as image view example, something like that. Anything should be fine, but give it some valid name, so that is advisable. And after that, just click on next, just select the empty activity, just click on next. You can give any activity name, main activity is also fine, so that's okay. And just click on finish. I'm not clicking on finish because I have already created a sample project. Okay, so now this is this, whenever you will open after the project is open, so this is the sample project you are going to see, where activity main.xml and main activity.java. So these are the two files, very important files. Okay, but today we are going to touch another folder, so that is known as drawable folder. In my folder structure, class, I have already explained the importance of all the folders actually. So, so if you have not checked out, just go ahead and check out my folder structure video, so you will understand what is the importance of each and every folder of this particular project. Okay, so okay, forget about that. So let's focus on. So we are planning to take one image, right? So that image must be present in your project, right? So let's first find out which image you need to take. So suppose I go to my drive. So I am just taking this particular image. Okay, so ninja.jpg. You can take any image and just paste that particular image inside this particular drawable folder. So right click or paste. So just paste it here. Okay, or command V. So it will ask for any name. So that's okay. So default name, let it be. Okay, so now our all the drawable folder contains all the image and all this file, right? So now I have kept my ninja.jpg inside the drawable folder. Okay, so this particular image is available. Now I must render this particular image in my UI file, right? That means I must display this particular ninja.jpg inside this particular image viewer example activity screen, right? So for that, what I need to do, I need to create one image view. So there is a tag actually, which is known as image view, which is responsible for displaying the image. So let's take it this one. Okay, so image view, just take the rough content. So now I have created a blank image view. You can see it is taking some space, that's okay, but it does not have anything. So how I can connect, or how I can put that particular image inside this particular image view, right? So that's it, that is very important. So I think there is a tag which is known as src, okay, Android colon src, which will give the path of that particular source. Okay, src stands for source. So what parameter it takes? It takes a path of a path of a path of a what? Path of a JPG or PNG, whatever may be. Like in this case, it should take a path inside this particular path of ninja.jpg, which is present inside the drawable. So that's why what I will write, if you'll see in the option or in this option, so there is a path which is known as drawable @ drawable /ninja. So we will take this particular image. So if I just click just if I click just enter, so if you'll see, so now this image has come in this particular screen, right? So you can actually manage the height and width depending upon requirement. Suppose width, I'm giving wrap content. Wrap content means depending upon the content, just wrap it. So but you can give the height and width of this particular depending upon choice. Okay, suppose 70 or 90, so whatever. Okay, and you can give the height as 90 also, so that way you can dp. Okay, so you can change this one, so that's not a problem. Okay, so depending upon requirement you can change these things. Okay, so that was our first requirement. So first requirement was, okay, display one image. Okay, after that we need to display two buttons, right? One is show, one is hide. So let me then took two buttons. So button, button, so button, suppose this is wrap content, wrap content. So add the text to it. Text is like that, so and another button, another button also, button which is like, which is like, which is like, text is has hide, right? Hide, hide, hide. So I have taken, you can see in the also in this particular same screen there is a show button and a hide button. Let me remove this particular content, or maybe you can, this text view is by default text view. You can just add text like this is text view example, this is text view example, and just maybe you can take this one actually to the beginning, so it got a little bit stuck. So just give us a time, second, that's okay. So now at this particular point what we have done, we have created the image view, we have created the image view, we have also embedded that particular a jpg file inside that particular image view, and we have taken two buttons, right? And another some text field, so that is not necessary, but that's okay. So we have just take it text view to display one message, like this is a text view example. Let's make the font of this particular, or maybe size, text size little bit more, so that it will be prominent. This is text, maybe color, text color, color equal to something. So this is text view example. Okay, so if you want to give style little bit bold and all, so you can give that also as text style bold, something like that, the text. This is text view example, not text view example, this is image view example actually, image view example. Okay, so I think we are good now, but now what we have done till now, we have drawn the image, we have drawn the we have drawn the image, we have drawn the buttons, two buttons. Okay, so this is the two things we have already done, and let's try to create the object of this particular thing, and that means the button handler. Okay, for that let me assign the id to each and everything. So let me add a id to image view. So let me image view, give the id name, anything should be fine. So button, so support button id, because I will be retrieving this, right? Button btn underscore underscore, suppose so btn underscore so, and this will be id equal to 100 colon id @id slash btn underscore, any name should be fine, hide. Okay, so I have given the id, why? Because I need to retrieve this particular text view and image view in my next business logic class, that is main activity.java. Okay, so let's create the object of all these things. So let's take a button, how many buttons are there? So button underscore, suppose hide comma button underscore so there are two buttons and a image view. So image view, so any name, image view, that should be fine. Now let's initialize these objects. So we have just created the object reference, right? So let's initialize or create the object. So from how we can get the object? So button hide, okay, equal to typecast it to button. I think you must have seen my previous video. So find element view by id r.id dot, what is this particular button id name? Button underscore id. So that is the name id we have given in the previous xml file, right? So similarly we will create the object of show button. So like typecast to button. Okay, find element, sorry, find y. Okay, there is no equal symbol, that's why it is not giving the suggestion. Find view by id actually r.id dot button underscore so. Okay, So we have created two buttons. We need to create the object of this particular image view. Okay, so image view equal to image view. Okay, let's typecast this. Also call the same method, find vyid r.id dot image view. Okay, so now what we have done till now, we have created this particular button object, and we have created the object of this particular image view, right? So what we need to do now, we need to do two things actually. We need to write the onClick event for both the buttons. So these are the two things we need to do for both the buttons. Okay, and change the image src, actually image source. So whenever you will click this particular button, hide, so it must perform some task. Whenever you click this particular show, it must perform some task. Actually what it is doing, it is just changing the source of that particular image view. Okay, so what we will do, let's first create a onClick event listener for this particular button underscore show. Okay, so button underscore show dot onClick listener. So just type click, I think, set onClick listener. Okay, so it will take new v, just type v and command enter. So then, or control enter in case of window, then you will just find the onClick listener, just press enter. So it is going to override the onClick method. Okay, so what you need to write inside this particular method, you need to show the image, because this is button underscore show, right? When somebody clicks on this button, so it must show the image. So image will be displayed where? In the image view. So what you need to write, this is simple piece of code. So image view, there is the method set image resource, okay, which is taking an ID. So so we need to display the image, which is present inside drawable, right? So that's why it will take the ID like this, at the rate, it will take like this, drawable r dot drawable dot ninja. Okay, so you need to see, this is very important line actually, set image resource. So whenever somebody is clicking this image, we are just displaying this particular image. Which image? That particular ninja image. So if you want to do in this way, so just change the, whenever somebody click, just change the alternative image. So you can just put the other image as well, but in this case we are just going with this particular flow. Okay, so I think we are done with this. So whenever somebody is clicking on button, so then it is happening, we will see what is happening. So let me run this particular application. Okay, and what else we missed till now, we need to register the set onClick listener for button underscore show, right? So sorry, button underscore hide, because we are not hiding anywhere, right? So button underscore hide dot set onClick listener. Okay, set onClick listener. Okay, set onClick listener, new v, just type, actually view dot, actually it is running, so you can see the Gradle is running, so that's why it is not giving the hints, because it is busy with its work. Okay, so but now it has come, but till now this point, so you can see output is coming. So you can see somebody is clicking so then it is going to show, but if we click hide, nothing is happening, right? Because why? Because we have not written any code for the hide. Okay, so show means it is showing already, so that's why you are not able to see the difference. But whenever hide will come, you will see how show is going to display the same particular image. Okay, so now we'll just write what? Image view dot set image resource. I think that is the same thing, but in this case we are just passing the parameter as 0. That means don't display anything. So let me rerun this particular example, so you will see the output. So what will happen actually, whenever you are going to click on button, so it is going to show this particular resource, that is ninja drawable, which is present inside the drawable. So if you are going to click on this particular hide, then it is not displaying anything, right? So that means it is going to remove that particular image. So that is the expectation. So let's see whether it is working fine or not. So let me, this is image view example, we have created the text field and this is the image, so hide. So let me click on hide, it must be hided. Okay, you can see it as hidden, right? So if you click on source, so then it is going to come, right? Hide, so okay. So this is the small example you can see. Okay, so where what is the objective? I think we have done already. So objective is to create a file which will contain like this ninja show hide three things initially, and whenever somebody is clicking show button, then that image must be shown, hide button, that image going to be vanished from that particular screen. So this is all about this particular example. So I think you got all the pictures. So what I want, so if you like this particular video, just like it, and write down your comments. So comments, and yeah, share with your friends also who are interested to learn about the Android. Yeah, that's all about it. And I'll give a small assignment at the end, like I do generally. So just once you are done with your assignment, just type that you are done with your assignment. So I'll be happy to read that. Or in case you have any also concerns or issues, just type in the comment section. I reply to each and every comments. So what was my assignment? So you are able to see, right? So now it is just show and hide button. Just take three pictures. In this particular example, I have taken only one picture, right? So take three pictures. Okay, take three pictures and display sequentially. Display sequentially. What does that mean? Sorry, spelling is a little bit wrong, but that's okay. Display sequentially. What does that mean? So if take one button, three pictures and one button, one BTN. Okay. So what will you will do? Take three pictures in this particular drawable, and what will do? Somebody clicks button. So if somebody clicks first time, so this is going to display first image. Click second time, this is going to say this is going to show second button, second image. Third time, third image. Okay, so fast click, okay, fast click, fast image. So this is like this sequence. So similarly, the second click, third click, right? So the suppose this is second click. So this is going to show the second image. Okay, so somebody is clicking this one for third time, so then just show the third image. So what you need to do, I'll just give you a little bit hint. Maybe you need to put all these things in the drawable. That means all the three pictures in the drawable. And I think since activity menu will look like almost same actually, instead there will be no two buttons rather than one button, so you can remove one button. Main activity also will be there, so remove this one on click listener. Only one on click listener will be okay. And third thing, you need to take a array here. Actually, you need to take a array of integers, and you need to store that particular ID of that all the drawable pictures here, and you just need to iterate, and just depending upon your click on the button click, so you need to display the image. So that's the small assignment. So please try to do it. Once you are done, just put your comment that you are done. And yeah, as I told you, just like this video and comment in case you have any issue or concern, and share with your friends as well. So that's all about it. Thank you for your time.